Welcome back to the channel. Here we provide a daily dose of life lessons based on stories from the Bible. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified on the daily lessons. Now here is today's lesson from the Bible. Food Forever Life Lessons from Genesis 47 to 13 to 26. In times of plenty, it's easy to take for granted the abundance that surrounds us. But what happens when scarcity strikes and our very survival is threatened? Genesis 47 to 13 to 26 offers a profound lesson about the nature of dependence, the transience of material wealth, and the eternal sustenance that only God can provide. The famine in Egypt. The story unfolds in the midst of a severe famine in Egypt. The Egyptians, having exhausted their money and possessions, find themselves in dire straits. They approach Joseph, the Pharaoh's advisor, pleading for food. In their desperation, they offer themselves as slaves in exchange for sustenance. This desperate act highlights a profound truth. When faced with survival, material possessions lose their value, and what remains is our raw need for sustenance and salvation. Clinging to the eternal, this ancient narrative prompts us to reflect on our own lives. How often do we cling to material things, believing they are the bedrock of our security and happiness? The story of the Egyptians serves as a stark reminder that material wealth can vanish in an instant, leaving us empty and searching for something more substantial. In our modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of wealth, status, and possessions. We might measure our success by the size of our bank accounts, the value of our homes, or the brand names on our clothes. Yet, these things are fleeting. They offer temporary satisfaction but can disappear just as quickly as they appeared. True sustenance. The lesson from Genesis is clear. Only God offers true and lasting sustenance. When we cling to Him, we are fed in ways that transcend physical nourishment. God's provision is not limited to material goods. It encompasses spiritual fulfillment, emotional peace, and eternal life. The Egyptians' willingness to give up everything, even their freedom, for a chance at survival is a powerful metaphor for the ultimate surrender to God. When we surrender our lives to God, we acknowledge that He is the source of all that we need. In Him, we find a wellspring of life that never runs dry. Applying the lesson today. In our daily lives, this lesson invites us to reassess our priorities. Are we investing too much in the material aspects of life, neglecting the spiritual nourishment that only God can provide? Are we placing our trust in temporary things, forgetting the eternal nature of God's love and provision? A call to faith. Embracing this lesson calls for a shift in perspective. It invites us to place our trust in God's eternal provision rather than the transient wealth of the world. It challenges us to cultivate a deep and abiding faith, knowing that God's sustenance is unfailing and ever-present. As we navigate the ups and downs of life, let us remember the story of the Egyptians. Let it remind us to look beyond the material and to find our true sustenance in the eternal embrace of God. Only then will we experience a fullness of life that no earthly wealth can ever provide. Come back tomorrow for more life lessons of the Bible. Let us know in the comments if this lesson has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell.